Her only fan. I'm her only fan. Send me that video, she work it with no hands. I'm on her only fan. Her only fan. I'm her only fan. 10.99, you can't get this on the gram. I'm on her only fan. Her only fan. I'm her only fan. Send me a pic and I'ma tip her when I can. Quarantine from the strip club. Trying to get my dick rubbed. Guess I gotta do it myself. Send me a picture. Matter of fact, send me a vid. I'm on that strange shit. Get butt naked and read me a couple scriptures. That's a weird fetish. I heard she tossing niggas salad if you send lettuce. But I say that in jest. I'm just playing. I'm just saying. Might steal your bitch and then bust her down. Jerome Bettis. No preference. I like them all. Puerto Rican midgets, Korean bitches, the big and tall. Call me Ash from Pokemon. I get them all. She say to send the cash app and we could get involved. I'm on her OnlyFans. Her OnlyFans. I'm her OnlyFans. 9.99. You can't get this on the gram. I'm on her OnlyFans. Her OnlyFans. I'm her OnlyFans. Send me that video. She work it with no hands. I'm on her OnlyFans. Her OnlyFans. I'm her OnlyFans. 10.99. You can't get this on the gram. I'm on her OnlyFans. Her OnlyFans. I'm her OnlyFans. Send me a pic and I'ma tip her when I can. Link in the bio, just send me the trial. I got an essay chick that I met on Cinco de Mayo. I send her the Venmo and then she send me the file. For a little green, she let you pico de gallo. Going south of the border, tearing down the walls. FaceTime for a fee, fuck it, send the call. Waste time? No, not at all. Playtime? I just wanna ride the wave past your waistline. BBW or Tip Top abs, she teach class but got famous off a TikTok dance.
Oh, now she's blown.
Now her followers grew.
Oh shit, did you see this?
If you spend a grand, she might just fuck a man. I'm on her OnlyFans. Her OnlyFans. I'm her OnlyFans. 9.99, you can't get this on the gram. I'm on her OnlyFans. Her OnlyFans. I'm her OnlyFans. Send me that video, she work it with no hands. I'm on her OnlyFans. Her OnlyFans. I'm her OnlyFans. 10.99, you can't get this on the gram. I'm on her OnlyFans. Her OnlyFans. I'm her OnlyFans. Send me a pic and I'ma tip her when I can. No one talks about the gender wage gap in sex workers, right? It's women out here getting thousands of dollars a month for OnlyFans pages for selling kitty pics. And so, it is weird, right? Because as a woman, you can get anywhere from $9 to $15 a month per nude pic. You know what you get for nude pics as a man?
Hey, you guys.
Wah, wah.
And we back and we back and we
The motherfucking nigga, don't act like you don't know.
Come on now, you know what you're
You know who the fuck we is.
You know what it is, and you know what day it is. It's Saturday, y'all.
Choo choo.
Time to get on that money.
Okay. You know it, nigga. Straight like that. How y'all doing today, man? Today is whatever day it is, Sean. What's today? I don't know what today is. Saturday the what?
Saturday. The 24th.
It's Saturday
Oh, okay.
the 24th.
The 24th.
And we out here doing the most.
Yes.
Nigga, let's take a toast.
We
And
didn't
smoke some
celebrate
weed.
420.
If you didn't,
Time to do that.
today,
Okay.
424 ain't that bad. You know,
Okay.
it's not a, you know.
Better late than never.
Shoot, I mean, I know a lot of people would celebrate 420 if they hurried up with these goddamn next stimuluses. Y'all heard about that?
Ooh, come on now with this direct deposit.
Man, they talking
Yes.
about rolling out payments this summer. Going, and people thinking we're not going to have any more stimulus package settlements or whatever, but apparently they've already mapped this out for 7 payments, a duration of 7
Well,
payments.
darling, I will take every last one of them payments. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yes,
indeed.
Yes, I will.
Lemon squeeze. You know.
Nigga, 36,000 a child, and I know y'all 3,600. My bad, y'all. 3,600. Which I know a lot of y'all just got a real hard on financially. When I say 36,000, I'm finna get pregnant.
Two times.
I mean, but for real, they talking about anything under 17.
Whoa.
And for the people with the children,
That
you know.
count for babies in the belly too. They
I don't know. I probably that sounds nice, but
Dang.
and they talking about an extra 300 per month.
Even
if
if I
your
can
child's
make
under
one
6.
real quick, I got to wait for it to finish cooking.
Well, 9 months. I don't know how fast they cranking out these 7 payments. So
Maybe I could.
if you
crank
get
one
rolling,
out.
maybe.
Hey now. It's still hope for those who ain't got the children. Now, it's still hope. We got We got time. But speaking of the stimulus and how everything kind of rolls out, I've been seeing stories about that PPP loan.
Man, I've been seeing memes. I haven't too much seen stories on it, but I've seen a lot of ghetto bitch going to jail memes.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're about.
Save me.
She don't want to be saved. She trying to get paid.
What I know is, I hope y'all used it for the right reasons. That's all I'm saying. Because if you didn't, you're an idiot. You're going to jail.
I don't understand what it is. Okay, so how are people going about using it the incorrect way?
Well, the PPP loan was for paycheck protection. It was a paycheck protection loan that employers would get to cover the expenses of either paying yourself and or employees. That's kind of where the sole proprietorship kind of fell in place. But people kind of took that because the requirements were low, but also the people who were doing the paperwork weren't really doing the paperwork or wasn't really looking at this stuff. It was just kind of like, hurry up, hurry up, go. Not everybody's looking at the paperwork and the numbers ain't adding up. Like how you when you start this business again?
Well, first of all, see, like ourselves with your LLC. I mean, I thought that would have been the paperwork and the bank account. They said as long as you had a bank account, it was about 6 months. So they really need to know that you had a business on or before February 2020.
Yeah, but a lot of these expenses are not being used.
Are you kidding me right now?
Everybody was getting them.
How do you not expect people to go for this though? I feel like this is entrapment.
It might be.
This is a form of entrapment because if you told me the amount of what is the amount of money they're giving out here? It has to be substantial. Thousands on thousands type shit. Double digit thousands. Guys, doesn't this feel a little bit like swayed entrapment? Because if I'm just a regular human being sitting here
and you can own a business
and I'm minding my own business,
you can have your own business on your own name. You know what I mean? Like you could go use your name to start a business.
Come on now.
Hell, start a business. Don't even have to write that.
Don't have to write
your
nothing.
name. It's that easy, but they had the door.
I mean, I've heard people say that, and my mind though is I go to criminal charges
all day.
First thing I do is I know this is government. First of all, they're not. Whether they open that door, you got to be the dummy or you got to be legit to go through it, and to know that they're going to track that. They IRS, nigga, come on. And they got
I'm more scared of IRS than the feds.
Bruh, if you believe that they listening to you on Google, why you think they gonna track your ass with money?
Okay.
But you had to send in your bank statements.
You can have a personal bank.
Exactly, sweetheart. You can have a personal bank, but guess what? They finna take anything. Everything hit that bitch.
I'm not understanding. I wish I could say I'm not understanding what people were thinking, but I'm glad I didn't know about this PPP-ness beforehand. Not saying that I would have done it. It's just the temptation is there. You telling me instant double-digit thousands. And all I got to do is quote unquote have a bank account and like, oh, come on now, guys.
You got to have an EIN, which is easy. It's easy.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Everything got to get it.
But even though it's like I get you. And then they made it easy, but at the same time,
they made it tempting.
Be smart.
I mean, with all the money that they're giving out in the stimuluses, I feel like it's kind of greedy to want some. All you got to do is to qualify for the stimulus, have $150,000. Like if you're not making $150,000, you qualify.
Yeah.
Anything under like you making $75,000 within the household, you qualify. Type shit. It's too easy to qualify for these big amounts of money that they're literally giving us. They're just giving it to you.
Well,
and then you go out and even if it's you pay tax, whatever. How you gonna look at it? It's still like you sat down and the money came, and then boom. On top of boom, you gonna PPP them?
Well, you didn't PPP them.
I didn't. I would have.
They didn't PPP them. You just, it was just like any other scam,
just
any
y'all
tech
knew
scam,
somebody.
any scam. You knew somebody that knew how to work that paperwork and they did that.
PPP that
No,
ass.
they didn't PPP them. That was literally for business owners.
Because I mean, like I said,
And I'm sorry, but the hood,
If you didn't
It's
put
the
look
hood.
though, come on now. If
it was niggas.
it's really for business owners, like I feel like the loops that you would have took to make sure that you're screening people for this type.
I feel you.
I
But
feel
it wasn't
entrapment.
like,
That's what I'm saying.
No,
the bitches
I
gonna
would
do
feel
this shit.
entrapment if this was in a long-term thing that they were planning to do. But this was literally, we got to get businesses back because the economy was falling. So everything that they were doing was spur of the moment. So now it's gonna be some holes in that bitch.
Was it spur of the moment?
But
and they trying to catch up.
I mean,
on it.
in the eyes of the regular citizens,
Yeah, it was
a
spur of the
moment because nigga, it moved fast for everybody.
I mean,
One minute you at the office, next minute you can't leave the house.
yeah, you're right.
You're right.
So
They
it's
said
like
all the way home. They said go home. I said, what?
they gave me computers.
Yeah.
They said we ain't here no more, but you get
But
paid.
Okay.
Shit. So
But
I mean, it's still what we call it accountability.
It is accountability.
Whether
I with it.
if you got it in the wrong reason, if they get you, that's on you, boo, because you knew better.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
my bitch ass can't get it.
that's the same argument they use
They
with
know
crack.
better.
I pray, you know now, because baby.
But you know, it's gonna be harder for other people who really do, like I was.
You right.
And I'm like, damn, I missed it.
I don't believe
I just
I don't
said
believe
that
so.
was mine would have went for real.
I don't believe so, only because when you do right, you always got something to back it up. So as long as you,
Yeah, as long as they got paperwork and they did
and
they
you know
shit.
what I'm saying, the holes were just massive. So now they're gonna catch back up.
Massive hole.
What I'm curious to see.
Who did they think was gonna take advantage of that?
I know.
The people in
Well,
poverty.
apparently, let's go say we gonna take advantage of that what the fuck moment.
Boy,
Ah.
Vato
Just
Locos
take
forever.
advantage.
But that's a colored person. That's what they would consider a colored
Hey,
person.
I don't care. Colored people took advantage of it.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's what
Some
they.
Italian hospital employee. What is it? Salvatore. I'm not gonna say the last name.
Okay. Sir.
Scamucci.
Scamucci.
Ah,
And
come
he
on.
was accused of skipping work for 15 years. How I can't get past a week. He
Bro.
got a day. You hear me? He got 15 years and he got paid full salary.
That is a gift.
The worker has been dubbed the king
That's a
of
skill.
absentees by the Italian press. He made 538,000
God,
euros.
Jesus, Moses.
Or,
In American money, that's what?
we may want
So
to look
it's like
that up.
$1.50 on our dollar, so they're like 50 cents
How much
over
was
us.
it? In America, 538,000 euros. If y'all know, you know.
Oh my
Okay.
God!
Hey, it's 15 years, so that got to be
God, Sam.
$637,000. Okay.
God damn
That
it,
was
man!
in
That's 100.
2005. So in 15 years, I want 15. I want to get away with it 15 years.
Okay.
Dog.
But he is accused of threatening the hospital former director to keep. I don't get it. To keep her from reporting him. He's threatening them to
shut up.
To
Keep it silent,
How you
bro.
gonna keep him
Okay.
silent?
Extortion.
So he and 6 other hospital managers are under investigation, and reports show that
That nigga started the
others were
hospital.
using the cards. So basically,
Somebody said, I ain't scared of his
Son of a
threats.
other people was clocking them in.
Bruh,
Wait a
squad.
minute.
But nigga, why I'm coming at
Squad,
work?
fam.
Wait a minute now.
She say, "Skirt, skirt." We gonna bring that
Because
back.
back when I worked for the call centers, honey,
Come on now.
and you had your code, let them find out that
You
somebody
right.
else was putting their code in.
You also running up there threatening them folks either.
Look, no, but it was him. It wasn't just him. It was 6 other hospital managers.
Fam, that's game.
That's smart.
That's a hustle.
That's like we go.
That's a hustle. We busting
busting
that check down, man.
man.
They busting their check down. Don't put that all on Salvador. Y'all niggas better step up like some real niggas.
Okay.
Don't put that all on Salvador. You know y'all busting that check down, Sam.
And the rest of
Hey, you don't
y'all,
tell it where the fuck
the
you
rest
got
of
that for
y'all
real.
out there still trying to getting the check. Y'all need to go to work. Y'all need to take y'all ass up there.
I wish,
Okay.
man, nigga said
You know it's
6.
more.
Yeah.
A clique of friends
Just got one guy to do
just
it.
got one.
Okay. They got rotating weeks.
Whatever it is, it's a 15-year-old hustle. So that bitch is airtight. You go,
Okay.
y'all just
For
caught the one
15
nigga.
years,
Somebody
got pissed real bad. Oh, so nigga, you ain't gonna give me the
They probably got a new president. The lady they threatened, she probably knew. She probably knew to the game, and they was like,
Or somebody about to say, oh, so you ain't gonna give me tomorrow, huh?
Mm.
I'm gonna shut this whole bitch down.
oh, for one day, y'all should have gave that
Okay.
nigga that. Whoever had that
Nigga,
schedule
that
spot
day.
fucked up the church's money. Look at
One of them was
The
fucking.
hospital.
You know,
it's a
one of them
bitch.
was fucking.
It's a bitch. She right. Those niggas get petty.
Well, you know.
Oh, so you gonna talk to the new nurse?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
I know that.
Let me tell them.
Mm.
Let me tell them. Something.
Huh.
You have a conversation with HR.
You know, that's the compliment.
Let me speak to the manager. Baby, yes.
That nigga say, let me have a conversation with HR.
Who? They not be looking at
But
this
you know,
commercial.
hey, and y'all, though he got away with it for 15 years, but it's good for the goose, ain't good for the gander. Don't do that.
Don't do it,
They gonna
y'all.
buy you out
We
your
are not-
especially if you're in your probational period.
That's
Don't be going away on your first 30 days. trying to
Hey,
get
hold
it
up,
for
coming
15
down.
years. Okay, you gonna be fine.
Don't do it.
Now this nigga, I don't know if he gonna go to jail now. You want to threaten the motherfucker?
You better not tell nobody.
You won't tell?
You better not tell nobody to go. What that nigga say?
They probably start figuring out
Somebody.
he wasn't doing no work because everybody working at home. It's like, what did you do?
Okay.
Damn, you show right.
Okay.
Okay, it's COVID. What is it?
How did your money, the only money ain't never dipped? His check stayed 40 hours the whole time. That bitch just,
We ain't never missed him.
that's where the eyeballs came from, probably.
Yeah.
He said, nigga, how you the only nigga ain't suffered through the pandemic?
Who ain't got mask marks right here?
Come on now.
Come on now, cuz.
Why I'm tanning on the up part of my face, but you killing?
Oh, you good. You got a clear face. Get your been in the house for 15 years.
This nigga say, I've been in the pandemic.
Working from home. If you want to call it.
Hey,
work.
y'all new to this. I'm
True
true
to
to
this.
this.
I've been on this doing this.
That's crazy as fuck. I just hope whenever these rotations and checks come through, they come through because I'm gonna file my taxes and shit to get mine because I feel like by now as many stimulus they gave out, I could have paid off all my back pay on child support damn near. At least get that bitch down to 2,000. That would be good. They running it like that. I could have been paid it. They taking it out. I've been good.
Well, you know what? Honestly, speaking of businesses and everything of that nature, I just want to make sure y'all know that we do love and support our local businesses. So
Okay.
if you are a business owner and you need to shout out, hit us up. We are on it and everything. And this week's business entrepreneur we want to shout out. And it's a local event.
Yeah, buddy.
And it is Waco's Little Miss Juneteenth. Yeah.
Y'all.
It will be June 5th, 2021, 9 a.m. Mm-hmm. And it is by Miss Leta Carlisle. Miss Leta Carlisle.
Shout out
Give it up,
Miss
Leta
Carlisle.
Shout out Miss Carlisle.
Miss Carlisle, and she is on the line with us, so she gives
This
y'all more
is-
information about this.
That's very important that we do that, y'all.
Mega Money Train, Miss Carlisle. Miss Leta, let us know if you can hear us.
Yeah, I can hear y'all.
Yes.
How you doing, man?
Welcome.
Hello. And I am happy to be putting on this first annual Little Miss Juneteenth pageant.
Yeah. Absolutely. We're going to give a big yes.
Yay.
Amen.
So tell us details for sure. It is on June 5th. Where is it at?
It's going to be June 5th at the La Quinta and Inn Suites in Woodway, Texas.
Okay.
And the reason why I put this together is to show that our children, that they're Black is beautiful no matter where they come from. I wanted this to uplift and motivate our children in the Black community.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
We need some positive looks on our children's life, and we got to show them that we are Black and we are beautiful.
Oh,
That's-
our black
that's,
is beautiful. Yes,
That's a very
ma'am.
strong statement that I don't feel like it's being stressed enough, especially with our young women. You know, I feel
Yes,
like we need to stress that more to our young women about everything black about them. It's
right.
beautiful.
And also, I invited some of our own black-owned businesses as vendors.
Okay, that's powerful. That's really powerful.
Absolutely.
So I hope y'all come out and support us. Like I said, this is our first annual. So next year we'll be back for the second. So this is going to be a yearly deal. So I mean, the entry fee is only $30.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I did that because I know the pandemic is out there and COVID is real. So I mean, I'm trying not to go into be deep into people's pockets. So like I said, I want us to enjoy this event. I want everybody to say, hey, we had a good time this year. We'll be back next year, and that's kind of what I want to do for the community.
Absolutely.
Well, we will surely be putting it out
Let them
there.
know what the winners will receive or
Um,
anything.
That's right. Each queen will represent Waco in the actually in the Juneteenth parade this year.
Okay.
And so if you come out to the parade, you're going to see me and my queens. And also, we're
That's what I'm
gonna,
talking about.
I love that. Now, for
Black girl
the
magic.
and also we're going to be getting sponsorships. So some of them will be getting prizes. Some will also get cash. Like I said, it's going to be a big event. And like I said, if you come to the Juneteenth parade, you will see the queens and just come up, take a picture with them. And we're actually going to be making special appearances this year. They got to represent their title for a whole year.
That's strong.
And so for the food for families, we're going to come out and help feed the families. And for Christmas, we're going to be giving toys away. So they have to actually represent their title. They're not just going to wear the crown. They have to represent it in a community base, just doing stuff for their community. So they have to represent their title.
absolutely.
You're starting something very strong.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Now you mentioned there's a $30 fee. Is there a deadline for the little misses who would like to participate in the pageant?
Actually, I said, we're just going to be taking 10 kids. But right now, as of today, I have 23 girls registered. So we have 3 more open spots. So if you want to contact me at 254-633-0034, you can reach me in person or you can pay by Cash App. Just contact me as soon as possible because these spots have filled up just in a week.
Absolutely.
Lay that out for them one more time.
It's 254-633-0034. You can call me and I will meet you up for the payment, or you can cash out me at hashtag Jamaica 0671, and I will gladly take your registration. And like I said, it's going to be a fun.
All right.
Yes,
All right. Well,
ma'am.
thank you so much for calling.
That's
and
really
thank you so
good.
much for starting something like this for our young queens.
Yes.
Because we
would
needed
be happy
this.
to, one day be able to sponsor as well.
This is good for the city.
Absolutely.
It's actually great for the community, and we need something like that.
We really do.
Absolutely.
We
So
really
thank
need
you
this.
again. Oh my gosh.
And we'll drop all your information on the page in the link so if they can contact you, and we will continue to give them that information.
Absolutely. We're going to keep pushing this because, like we said, this is something that we definitely want to promote and also keep promoting as far as encouraging girls to want to be in pageants. And
Powerful
everything like that.
message.
So, absolutely.
And I want to thank Adrian for inviting me. I really appreciate him to support us. So thank you, Adrian.
Yes, ma'am. No problem. Thank you for reaching out.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. You have a good evening.
All right, y'all. So, again, y'all know this is a positive message. Local businesses in the area in Waco, even in the Central Texas area. If you got a local business that you want to promote, or an event coming up and you want to shout them out, call in or leave a comment.
I'm supremely
And we all
pleased.
are.
Got you. And again, if you want to contact me, Leta, contact her at 254-633-0034. They have 3 spots left. Get your girls in there.
Yes.
And
And the pageant's on the 5th. So the pageant
June
is June 5th.
June 5th.
2021, 9 a.m. $30 entry fee.
Now y'all get them out there.
Get them out there, man.
So,
Twerking ain't everything.
So I love to end that
on our first break. Yes. So as of right now, y'all know y'all are still hanging in with the
Motherfucking
money train.
me.
We're gonna go to this first break, but before we actually
First break,
to our songs, we got a local artist that I know y'all heard last week because we've been banging these songs all week.
I'm talking about.
Our last week's guest, and be sure to go back to the last week's episode. Sala Ali was on the episode. And Lo, shout out Lo.
Shout out my motherfucking
Shout out
Lo.
Lo. You know, but hey,
Can't do it without Lo.
Watch out.
Baba that know that.
Hey, take some of that auto tune out a bit. Watch out. Hey, watch out a bit. Hey, watch out that old. Hey, watch out. Watch out that bit. Hey, watch out that old. Hey. Bitch, I'm a boss, you a rich nigga. Ain't nothing like these niggas, you big difference. Can't hit like Ali hit different. All praise be to God, he put real in me. Hey, watch out that bit. Watch out. Watch out that old. Watch out. Hey, watch out that bit. Watch out. Watch out that old. Watch out. Bitch, I'm a boss, you a rich nigga. Ain't nothing like these niggas, you big difference. Can't hit like Ali hit different. All praise be to God, he put real in me. Watch out that bitch. Watch out. Watch out that hoe. Watch out. Watch out that bitch. Watch out. Hey, watch out that hoe. Watch out. Watch out. Hey, mama that go with that man. Got the drip, got the hose, he the man. Look, he can box, he can shoot what it is. Look, you don't wanna problem with him. No, niggas ain't built, I built. I don't give a fuck how you feel. Hey, one Molly, real deal. Nigga fight hard, hold a bear. Hey, boy hit hard like Tyson. Light nigga up like lightning. Nigga talk shit, no fighting. Boy about that action. These niggas practice. Keep some rats in my mattress. And I'm about that action. Bitch, I'm a boss, you a rich nigga. Ain't nothing like these niggas, you big difference. Can't hit like Ali hit different. All praise be to God, he put real in me. Watch out that bitch. Watch out. Watch out that hoe. Watch out. Hey, watch out that bitch. Watch out. Watch out that hoe. Watch out. Bitch, I'm a boss, you a rich nigga. Ain't nothing like these niggas, you big difference. Can't hit like Ali hit different. All praise be to God, he put real in me. Watch out that bitch. Watch out. Watch out that hoe. Watch out. Watch out that bitch. Watch out. Hey, watch out that hoe. Watch out.
Tell a little bitch to watch out. On God, she'll bust down. I was down, but I'm up now. Diamonds hit hard, get knocked out. Ooh, feel like the man. Do what I want, you do what you can. Ay, I don't make plans. Yeah, count up them bands and I do my dance. Oh, this here is no new friend. Ay, no limits, did it again. That nigga lied if he say we ran. Ay, we hit your block and then we spin again.
Bitch, I'm a boss, you a rich nigga. Ain't nothing like these niggas, you big difference. Can't hit like Ali hit different. All praise be to God, he put real in me. Watch out that bitch. Watch out. Watch out that hoe. Watch out. Hey, watch out that bitch. Watch out. Watch out that hoe. Watch out. Bitch, I'm a boss, you a rich nigga. Ain't nothing like these niggas, you big difference. Can't hit like Ali hit different. All praise be to God, he put real in me. Watch out that bitch. Watch out. Watch out that hoe. Watch out. Watch out that bitch. Watch out. Hey, watch out that hoe. Watch out. Keep on walking, yeah. Sauce and walking. Keep on walking, yeah. Dripping. Yeah. Ali, do that dance, yeah. Do that dance. Keep on walking. Bitch, you go dumb, yeah. Bitch, you go stupid. You can't live how we live. This a movie. That show that sauce, holla. They keep on walking, yeah. They keep on walking. Bitch, go dumb, yeah. Bitch, go stupid. You can't live how we live. This a movie. That show that sauce, holla. They keep on walking. always turn up. If a nigga wanna hate, he feel it burn up. I ain't really bad at that shit, talking murder. I will kill your muffin top, don't make me hurt. Yeah, go dumb, yeah. Bitch, go stupid. You can't live how we live, this a movie. That show that's us, hold up. They keep on walking, yeah. They keep on walking. Bitch, go dumb, yeah. Bitch, go stupid. You can't live how we live, this a movie. That show that's us, hold up. They keep on walking, yeah. They keep on walking.
Start walking in some new Balenciaga, yeah. Triple cut the mud, spill it on my body, yeah. These are Mary Jeans, we don't do no rocker. Alexander on me, I deserve a scholar, yeah. Blue D's on me, VVS is missing, yeah. Big sticker stopper, perpetrator mission, yeah. Hold on, I think my baby want Manolo. Riding with some better shipping pressure in a photo, yeah. This Medusa costs a whole lot of quality, yeah. It's some dirty money, gotta watch the dollar, yeah. He say he got it, no, he lying, no move faster. Don't light them up, they burn us, stinging like Chewbacca, yeah.
Bitch, go dumb, yeah. Bitch, go stupid. You can't live how we live, this a movie. That show that's us, hold up. They keep on walking, yeah. They keep on walking. Bitch, go dumb, yeah. Bitch, go stupid. You can't live how we live, this a movie. That show that's us, hold up. They keep on walking, yeah. They keep on walking.
All right.
MMT.
Back in this building, and we went on break, and we had that from Salah Ali.
Salah motherfucking Ali.
Walk up. And we had
Watch out.
Well, before we get to our next topic, before we let out, we should let you know Nelly is coming
tonight, nigga.
Texas.
Tonight it's getting hot in here.
Woo!
And don't wear too many clothes because you'll probably have to take them off.
When you're not taking clothes, you gonna miss out. I really want to go, but it's like
y'all and every nigga out there capping, like
you wasn't over there.
Stop it, fam. Stop it. Give the young man. Even you ain't saying shit else about a nigga. You stomped in your Air Force Ones. I was here. I remember you niggas. I saw it. I was jealous because I couldn't afford Air Force Ones.
Everybody.
I could not afford
I
Air
was
Force
confused
Ones.
at one point too.
Okay.
Come on now, y'all.
It's all in my head.
Hey, and you dropped down and got your eagle on too.
Oh
Yes,
Don't
definitely.
lie.
Drill.
You tipped that drill.
Definitely tipped drill.
I was there. I saw you
Definitely
tip that
tipped.
drill.
Y'all don't act like I wasn't up at 2 o'clock when BT.
Y'all, I remember you.
Okay.
When that nigga say, "Oh, what's the name?" I remember you. You was the one up late recording tip drill in the living room while your mama and daddy was asleep.
Okay. So for those who don't know, it's gonna be Friday, Saturday, May 7th at 8:30 p.m. at the back. So that means
Straight like
you
that,
ain't
straight
got
like
no
that.
Waco. What you do is, baby, look. If you ain't been to Waco, I'm gonna tell you right now, the backyard is in a place where parking is limited.
Very limited.
Hard.
You got to walk up and lay it out.
Sit in the parking lot.
You
might
better
want to get there when
get a folding
You
chair.
might want to get there maybe at 12. You
Man,
might want
just
to clean up.
grab you a folding
Yeah.
chair and
Get
sit
it
on the
together.
sidewalk, fam.
Put some chairs out.
Go to your local church, grab a folding chair, and go sit on the sidewalk. Because
And
that's about
then
your
don't,
business.
and if you come into Waco for Nelly, because there's some Nelly fans out there still spending that gas money.
Lock your door.
Please do not go to that
Lock your
Magnolia.
door.
You know they coming from Khalid, Dallas, Austin.
All
Please don't come to
over.
Waco with that shit though. Ain't no wrong with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Up in there. Ain't no wrong with it. But
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
again, if you want your tickets, the concert is May 7th, 8:30 p.m. at the backyard in Waco, Texas.
Okay.
That is a Friday, so you know they trying to make us really a hot spot.
They really trying to
Because
do
we ain't
it.
like Ep, so it ain't like we don't get people.
Come on now, y'all.
But you know, now you get Nelly
Go
and now
time.
you going, oh, we had him on, y'all. His baby mama got caught. We had him then.
Had it in. Okay.
So we had him then. Touch.
Move them shoulders. Move them shoulders. Move your shoulders. Move your shoulders. Yeah.
Oh, come on now.
Stop it.
Everybody did the show.
Quit fucking with
Chest
us.
pump.
Gang.
Okay.
And nobody did it successful.
Come on now. Okay, so Waco getting big. We got pageants, we got concerts, we
got
businesses,
MMT.
we got
Gang.
MMT, LGC
BY in the B building. You heard that? That's
Ooh.
what we do.
Man,
Don't
stop
nobody
playing.
take that neither. That's my shit.
Yeah. No, literally. Stamp, nigga.
Mine.
Etc. The
Shake,
INC
shake,
nigga. Yeah.
okay.
What the fuck
Oh,
you talking about?
Snapchat was this. The Leftables coming soon.
Man, say, fuck with the young
Watch
Leftables
out.
thing.
The Leftables?
Yeah, man.
The Leftables.
Yeah, man.
The
That way. What way? That way. The intentional
The
way.
Leftables. I said the word wrong. Again,
Hey,
you know what the fuck I
This is
meant.
MMT.
You know what the fuck.
What you do with the fuck we meant? Stop it, bro. Y'all know.
You're lucky to get the taste.
So, we had our good and we had our what the fuck moments and we had our great with beautiful businesses and speaking with Miss Leta.
Now, y'all, we gotta get to the real world.
And then we get to the
Planet Earth is fucked up, you know. And,
Oh yeah, definitely.
Everybody talking about that show with this now. That show been trial. Well, that's a good bittersweet. I just want you got charged, but I want you sentenced.
Right,
That part.
right,
'Cause had it
right.
been the other way around,
Yeah.
Floyd would have been sentenced last year.
I mean, my thing is
Floyd.
this. I'm done with that. I think we got like the more we dwindle, like we were talking about in the other podcast, we got those police bond things, man. The more we dwell on this case, the more these fuckers get paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move on to what we know we got.
Yeah.
Probably, man, it's a money game. This shit's sickening, and that's about all I can say about it because it's dirty.
Yeah.
It's dirty and it's money
I
wise.
love it though. But
Yeah,
you know,
pretty much.
what about the children?
Yeah,
They
especially
don't
for the
care
children.
about
Yeah.
What about the children?
Speaking
The
of-
government is the one who invented fuck them kids.
Oh my
Amen.
God.
They don't care about the
Mhm.
kid. They took kids from everybody.
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 They say-
They not gonna make it black and
They
white.
say the
Yeah.
best
They
thing
talk
that
about
we can do
Mexican
for
people
you
and
as a child is to remove you from your parents. You tell me what kind of government it is that wants to help you. But at the same time, some people, I don't know, man. You know,
Speaking of the children in the government, you know, what's the little baby Micaiah Bryant? Micaiah, thank you, Micaiah Bryant. She's from Ohio. 16 years old. Mm-hmm.
and you talking about the baby that got shot?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Now, it's hard for me to speak on.
I'm crossed in it.
You,
I'm crossed, but then I also know where I'm gonna stand.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
I'm conflicted, but I know I'm gonna pick my people, right?
Always.
But the problem I have with it is just the girl swinging the knife with her. Cool. The other problem I have is I've watched you get chased around by a naked white man with a butcher's knife, and you ran from it.
But I just saw a video
Okay.
where a cop sat in his car calling for backup when the guy was
And he was-
and
he busted
more
the
than
front
one.
window.
Yeah. The guy busting the windows.
With the lacrosse
He's
stick.
just sitting there.
like,
Yeah,
He's
so
just
it's
sitting
like-
there.
So you guys have thought of different ways. You showed me that you can show the restraint needed to treat people like a human being.
You're right.
It's just you can't seem to find it for my complexion. And
Mhm.
I can beat around the bush and say all these other things. What would I have done in that moment? But I'm not a cop. It ain't about what I would have done. I'm not paid to make
Sorry,
that
y'all.
decision.
Okay. We in the building.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not paid to make that decision. So it's I feel like harsh penalties should be taken if we going into a case of why isn't everyone, maybe not particularly this cop. And I know that sounds crazy to a lot of people. Maybe not him, but
I don't
This
think
is a-
It's about indifferences.
I think this one is
it's
not
a mass,
It's about
it's a mass
indifferences.
indifference. That's
But
all
You
it's
know,
about.
when they see us, they don't see. When they see
I just don't feel like
You're right.
with this particular case,
It's about
it wasn't on race.
it's bad
yeah,
policing.
it wasn't on race.
It was just
It was
bad
indifference.
policing.
No, it
That
was
was it.
indifference. Well, it's bad policing, but
but it's still
indifference.
and
You
when
know,
it boiled
I
down,
would take
when
it
he
away.
approached that, he didn't see two kids fighting.
Yeah, he just seemed.
he
black.
saw two black people.
And but
getting
that's what I'm
into
saying.
it.
I'm not saying that it was at all okay,
Not
but
at all.
in a sense of, I wouldn't have pulled the gun first.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
it wouldn't-
How did you
He
bring that to
would've-
your
that's
mind?
getting
Because
so
I don't
natural.
get that.
She literally passed him up before
You're right.
getting to this girl. Why didn't you?
He had
trip,
ample
tase,
time.
tap
her, whatever.
Tackle her, anything.
You a man,
You are a grown man.
and
This
you
is a
just like,
child.
oh no, that's a big old black girl. I ain't fucking with that.
Like, what is that? Yeah, what's that? What is
What-
that? What is that? That's
Was
that's
you
the
scared?
problem.
Was you
That's the
scared?
problem. That's the problem with the country. What is that moment?
What is, yeah.
When you see me and I'm a not a smaller black person that you can handle, like someone that you feel confident
Is
you
that
can
when you
possibly
like,
handle.
hell no?
Is that when you are immediately scared? Because I've noticed every black man or black woman that's dying or getting assaulted, except my sister Sandra Bland, she was on a smaller side, but maybe you couldn't handle that mouth. That was too much for
It
you.
was too,
Yeah. Never mind.
I'ma
We get off of
teach-
that.
I'ma
We get
teach
off of that.
that.
But what is it? What is it? Because it's not just being black. It's really just being black, to be honest. Because you think the skinny guy's gonna shoot you, so you don't know what to do. You why? It's the narrative.
You're torn between many statistics.
I'm tired of the whole. If it's a racial thing, then why is nobody being accountable for it? Like everybody's
Because you can't prove it. It's
it's
systemic.
your opinion.
It's systemic. It's so sneaky.
But can you? I just saw a 17-year-old boy, 16-year-old boy. I saw him on TikTok, so please excuse the details being a little off. But he was young, and his girlfriend was in the car, and instead of pulling the taser, instead of pulling the taser, the police officer pulled the gun.
Well, it's just like the same where that white mom called.
But she said taser. In the video, she's saying taser. But she's shooting this man in the chest. Yes, God. And it's like, at what point do you punish? And
what they saying taser like they changed
because she's calling it out. Yeah, taser.
I'm saying just because. Are you saying that?
Bro,
Are you saying that because the lady before that just got?
Now, that's what she's talking about.
Is that what?
That's what she's talking about.
No. This is
a
different lady. It's a different person because she quoted afterwards. She didn't apologize for what she did. In the quote afterwards, she's loved every minute of being a officer. That's what she said in her thing. Instead of apologizing for the son, it's a. I hate to say this, but she is either highly yellow or white. But the boy's mama's on TV talking about how it was just blatant. How you gonna confuse your 9mm for a taser that the weight difference is off, the size is off.
Well,
the sides are off because you're pulling from two different sides.
The gun is your dominant.
And ain't shit happened to the cop that shot him. That's what I'm tired of. If you're gonna be racist, that's your fucking prerogative. I can't change it. Don't like me. But if you're gonna blatantly kill me because I'm black, you need to go down. You need to be punished. Because if I blatantly kill you for being white, you gonna put me under the jail. You ain't even gonna kill me. You gonna put me under the jail. So I want the same accountability across the board. I don't care if you wearing blue, black, red, or yellow. I don't care.
They say that they're trying to pass a law where they can't pull the gun unless their partner is there and the body cam is on. And even if they did pass such a law, I don't feel like that would help.
It don't help nothing
At all. They've killed us with a group of them.
It's
already.
called the blue wall of science.
Come on,
I mean,
now.
silence.
How many body cam videos have made it to public and it looked like murder? And you just like, so no, they don't look. That's my thing. I don't even think they care to alter them. Have you really looked at these videos? It'd be exactly what they said happened, and then you'd be like, that's murder.
And you still.
And then they'd be like,
I don't know if that's murder.
but it's so blatantly murder, and you're just like, well, maybe he probably had.
If it's a white man, they're
And you're trying to.
scared.
That's the only thing you can say
If it's
because
a white man, they probably reaching for their wallet. But if it's a black man, they're probably reaching for it.
But when you
but the funny thing, white men probably got more.
Exactly. It be the one who got a knife on you. It be the ones with a knife on
They got more. They love the gun more than the black man. The black man get the gun for survival.
Literally.
White man get gun for game.
For fascination.
For game. They like to hunt. For game. Since the beginning of time, they've been hunting everything.
I just don't want
So it's like,
I just don't want to go.
there's a difference.
They just passed a law to kill
You ain't gonna be more
wolves.
scared of that white man because he has rights and they like to do their rights.
But did you see that video of that white man sit there and told that man? And I'm not just trying to make this so black and white, y'all, but we got to look at what the fuck is going on. Let's be honest.
Being blind to the shit because they trying to erase it.
I don't think we're being blind to it. I think we need to look at it different.
Well, yeah, that part.
Because we're looking at it the whole fucking time. It's just how the fuck are we acting? I'm not talking down on marches. I'm not. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
It's just I feel like we march so much. They start treating us like Sonic and Mario.
Nigga, we get down a path, they got a pile of bricks. We
Oh,
get down another pile.
man.
I'm saying they got little
That's
trinkets to make it look like we doing shit.
It's next level with it, and
They
nobody want to go to
the
that
same
level with it.
foot
But that's the
of
level we should be
They
on,
built
because that's the level
enough
they on.
blocks to stop water march on the same foot of the corner.
I'm so
You
sorry.
watching
y'all.
a whole
That's so-
mob
that's a-
march
I'm sorry.
down the street to insurrect the Capitol. You watch this on the helicopter cam the whole time. There's a truck mob.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do.
There's a truck
They're
mob.
still going.
They're still
They're
angry.
jumping the fence. Look at them jump the fence.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
These niggas
Okay.
calling it play by play. Oh my God, he has
Oh my
grabbed the
God.
podium,
What is
George.
going on?
Okay.
He just hit the police officer in the head. Oh my God.
We're all
Oh, a
watching
foul!
this.
He shot one of them.
Oh my God.
That's
Oh
what
my
got
God.
me. R.I.P. to the lady that got shot. But I don't understand what. Well, how did you expect this to go out? As a black man, I automatically believe. I believe that I'm gonna die if I try that. So why would I even attempt such? The freedom is so
Probably
big.
approaching the
There's a
property.
gun pointed at you.
You know, that's the freedom.
There's a gun pointed at you, and you climb the gates.
It's the freedoms are too much, because when you have freedoms like that, when you feel that free, I've never, as a black man, I've never felt that free in my life.
I don't feel it.
I almost walked in the courthouse with a lighter when that motherfucking detector went off and that bitch picked up on my lighter.
Worst feeling
I
in the world.
freaked out.
That's
I
the
freaked
worst
out.
feeling in the world.
I almost had a heart attack.
When it did, you gotta get pulled to the side, bruh.
Mhm.
Died
Girl.
almost. Me.
Like, what's about to happen? Am I going to make it out of here?
It was a lighter. Okay, man, don't do
Okay.
that to me no more.
I'm telling you, the same thing when I forget to take out my earrings.
Man, did you guys hear about that ex-football player, Miss Philip Adams?
Nah.
Dude wigged out. He killed his whole family.
Oh, wow.
That's been going on a lot lately with ex-NFL.
And if
Yeah.
And you know, it's just like that guy. No, remember the guy? What's his name? Hernandez.
Yeah.
They said something about when they played football so much.
Oh, you talking about T.I.?
Yeah,
Yeah, he killed 5 of his family members.
That I
That's
couldn't
2 of them were
believe. That I
kids.
can't believe because concussions is real.
That's what his
Yeah.
dad said. His
Yeah.
dad said that he's blaming CTE and the
NFL.
NFL. Yeah, man. They're saying CTE and the NFL is he's trying to put it on them.
Well, I think he might have a case.
He said his dad was quoted saying, "I think the football messed him up."
I see that.
And
it's hard.
that's
It's like,
crazy.
judicially, you know what's about to happen to this man, but at the same time,
Oh no, he committed suicide afterwards.
it did.
Oh,
It's a whole thing. He did the whole football spiel. You know how they do. Kill everybody, then kill themselves. And you know what? As a football lover, it hurts me to admit that a sport that I love so much might be doing this to people.
It's hard to
You
hard
know,
to have that conversation.
It's hard for me to, because I was mad. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was mad about the new rules. I was mad about how the kids had to be taught the game. I was upset about all of it because I'm such a, you get used to things being a certain way and then they change. It's growth hurts.
Right.
But as I see the results of people doing this in a longer way of a career and a lifestyle,
But
it's a clear
did that
clear something.
Is that what really took it that for you? Because honestly, I
Yeah,
think
that
kids
is.
get hit wrong.
I don't care. I never cared about it.
yeah.
But look, you don't understand. When you are taught a game like football, any football player will understand this.
Yeah.
You're almost coached like a Spartan.
Okay.
Like, especially at the time that we played football.
It's just the nature of the
It
game.
was if they had a rule, if you're standing around, if he's standing around, hit him. You know how you just like get lost. Why football got 11 people on your side, 11 on their side. That's 22 people on field. Sometimes you might just be standing around, looking around. They had a rule like hit him. If he's standing around, hit him. Bam! Light him up. Concussions. Yeah, I had concussion. I had a concussion in 8th grade. Didn't know it was a concussion.
Yeah, you don't.
I hit the guy. We both bounced off. I got up. It felt like I had a bumblebee in my head. And then it didn't help because I made a good hit. All my teammates decided to hit me on the head.
Yeah, I never.
It was like, yeah, and I was like,
I never understood that.
when they got done hit me on the head,
Yeah.
I ran to the wrong huddle.
Yeah, I believe
and stood
it.
there like this for about, like they were looking at me like, hey man, you go over there, that's pushing them, but they don't push me, nigga. I'm mad at them, but then my teammate grabbed me by the collar. No, but
That's
what?
crazy. Like the celebrating.
No, nobody thinks of it.
That's crazy.
Headbutting each other and
You
shit
know
like,
what I'm saying?
yeah, that was a whole
Crazy.
thing.
It's like-
I don't know, bro.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
We never thought, but we know
celebrate too
you
hard.
gotta. That's how raw and raunchy this sport is. You don't think colliding the most precious part of your body together. Yeah, but we weren't trying to hit it.
Right.
I'll be real with you. Real football heads was not trying to hit
I
it.
didn't watch it.
All this defenseless receiver. Will Smith had a movie about that CTE, and it was a good hit movie, but a lot of football heads, it was rubbed a lot of people wrong because it's like, this is the game I love, you know?
Yeah.
And you got paid for basically being a tough motherfucker. And now you're like taking the part of tough motherfucker out of it.
Well,
But look what it's doing to people, you know?
That and because I remember those 3 football players that died at sea.
Yeah.
And then one of them jumped into they went delirious and jumped into the water and just could never seen again.
Well, they said that's because when you out in the water so long, you get delirious.
But you know, them niggas, like they said, that, like, but why isn't this happening? But it is happening with boxers. I was gonna say why aren't boxers out there, but they're doing it too.
Head impact games, definitely.
It's hard to get away from such things, though.
But it's hard to take the brutality.
It's human practice. It's hard. How you? All right, say they do start making rules for it. How do you take it out of something like boxing?
But you don't.
Or MMA, for God's sake.
Well, I mean, in boxing, they do have it to where, you know what I'm saying, you get penalized for hits in the head and shit. But
No, you don't. No, you don't.
You don't get penalized for the back of the head.
For the back, that's it. That's
what
I feel you, but your temple? A nigga
that's-
whack you real good in your temple, that's death. That's a soft spot right there. You get a good kaboom right there, and it's over with.
I'll tell you what.
That's a dangerous thing, man. We don't think about that, but shout out to all the ball players and boxers, man. Y'all different breeds.
Shout out to the families who are affected by it.
Shout out to the families. Shout out to Mr. Phillips, Mr. Adams family,
Let's
man.
do a moment of silence for all the celebrities we lost.
I'm
Literally,
not gonna lie. I don't want to say it funny, but every time I think of his name, it's funny. Do the Humpty Hump. Come on, y'all. Come on. I ain't even know.
do the Humpty Hump.
Mr. Hump.
Man.
Do the hump.
Do the hump. Hump.
And he had that nose.
Man, my name was Humpty. I don't think it was Willie. I don't even saying, man. Nigga, the underground is digital, man.
And DMX.
RP.
And what these bitches want. We
Never found
We
that.
don't know. We still don't know. Please rest in peace, honestly.
And Black Rob, man.
Black Rob.
That one hurt.
That hurt. That hurt hip hop. I mean, they both hurt hip hop. But let's go ahead and take a moment of silence for all those that we've lost, whether they be celebrities or not, but definitely to those that are close to us. And we'll be back after this break. Yeah.
Rain on the beat.
Yeah, all of these beats just snacks, you know I'm eat some fat. I smoke a nigga like dab, I smoke a nigga like wax. It's practical, then I'm just tactical. Actually offended if you were surprised. I took a break, came back, still great. Keep the blade like skates on the internet. Fire, don't touch one of mine. I rush a nigga like I'm running behind. You'll never find another turn that 100 times. I ain't chasing no bitch. If I'm running after dimes, I'm just trying to get a dollar cause the shit that climb niggas baffled by my spot on the scaffold. But I did more than what I had to. Still ain't got to where I need to. So back rabbit like a fresh out strike. Still got it, you guessed you right. Don't test my mic. Hit a nigga with a left or right. Either one gon' hurt like Mike. That's not just hype. Good gas got a nigga so high while I'm up here. Might as well fly. Don't test my flight. Yeah, I been grinding all day and the plan don't going all night. Spazzo, ball up in the spot. Spazzo, give a hill to the light. Meadows, with a scheme with a plot. Ditto, riddle, yeah. I'm a grown man, kiddo. Get your head split in the middle. I'll pop a nigga like a skittle. Back at it. Swear the game dirty like a back alley. I done seen the last of a crack addicts. Nigga bitch in the kitchen doing black magic. White bitch in the kitchen doing white lines. Baby mama hit my phone telling white lies. Really, I'm just trying to buy time. Cause the pack folks said they wanna buy mine. That's back when I had the thing on my hip, but the Siamese twin and it came out quick like a bad place big. Ready to make your day like a birthday kid. Shorty got cake like a birthday dish. Want ice and cream, bust none of my wrist. Flow walking on the edge, bitch hanging off the cliff. I'm ready about this, did you catch my drift? Been around weird shit, I ain't dared it like I don't know, better I don't feel shit. Moving through the head like I don't hear it. Used to whack shit, I'm the one to cure it. No, I got the drip like a Keurig. One sip of this shit, really get your day lit. No a nigga like me, stay still for the around me, everybody cave in. Hit the day just to save it away with the notion of being scared. Get to know that it's all just in your head. When the table gets set, we all get bread. Popped out cause I'm popping now. Good, call me Pop Tart, I'm so wasted out. No jewels on my neck, just sold on protect. If you know what I mean, you get what I'm saying. Spazzo, fall up in the spot, Spazzo, give a hell to the lot. Bad hoes, wanna scheme, wanna plot, ditto. Riddle, I'm a grown man, kiddo. Get your head split in the middle. I'll pop a nigga like a skittle.
All right, y'all, and we biggity back.
And we back in this thing,
Motherfucker.
That was Spazzo.
Thank you, baby.
Jonesy Jones.
You know what I'm saying? Kid Jones.
AKA
Shooter with no gun.
AKA
Negro Dominus.
All right. Spazzo.
That just hurt my brain so much.
Okay.
Mental break. But I got a question for everybody. And everybody listening, thank y'all so much for tuning in.
All right.
You know, side note. But on the cool comment in the section, I got a question. But when's the last time you felt like you didn't belong somewhere?
Come on now.
That feeling where it's like, no matter what you do, how whatever it is, something's wrong and you can't really figure it out, put your finger on it.
Shit, waking up.
You know what I mean? Like even just dealing with struggle. You know what I'm saying? Even dealing with
Waking
the pressure.
I felt like I ain't belonged here since the moment I realized I was here.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I'm off.
Especially in this generation.
You know what I mean?
I'm off. My dad had me late. His dad had him late. I'm late, man.
He didn't keep that tradition.
Whoa, he came back full force. Baby.
First off, fuck all y'all. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Fuck all y'all. Fuck everybody.
No.
Fuck them.
For a long time. Lord. All the time. Baby, yeah, son. Yes, Lord. I know you call the team.
I
Right there, you like, I love you too, Daddy.
know you do that. God damn it.
Call him the Cedar James.
Fuck them.
Son.
Fuck them. Okay.
Oh, the Cedar James.
James.
Yes, they are music group.
God damn.
No, but I mean, I asked that question honestly because I felt like that. I felt like everybody was against me, whether they were or not. It was very pressing for me. It took me to a road that I did not want to go down. I didn't want to think about. It just was bad. But I say all that to say this. If anybody's listening out there that's going through something, whether it be visible or not, you gotta quit beating yourself up. You gotta quit talking to yourself down. Everybody's such their own biggest critic to where they don't even know what positive feedback sound like, because all the plays in their head is that negativity.
Amen.
And I'm here to tell you that, you know what I'm saying, honestly though, with not feeling like you belong on top of that, push you in a spiral that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy, honestly. Because then that's what causes suicidal thoughts. That's what causes depressed issues. That's what causes all the stress, all the diseases, all the cancer.
That's
that causes, because your spirit, to say, I don't want to get spirit on it, but you're not in line with who you're supposed to be or the path you're supposed to be walking on, so it don't feel right.
And that's such a subject to be on. You can't ever pinpoint who it is that you're gonna, say that feels like it's man.
It's you. It's you.
That's one of those silent killers.
I don't know who needs to hear it, but baby, it's you, and it's okay that it's you. But you need to take the account. We've been saying accountability a lot tonight. Okay. You gotta take accountability in the good and the bad. You gotta own your positive parts, because don't nobody know what your positive parts are until you say something, until you show it. Yeah. You got to take accountability of what you've done and be able to accept it. But you gotta also be able to move on, because you're here for a reason. Mm-hmm. You're here. You actually chose to be here. If you're going down that journey, you finding out the long way. You chose to be here for a specific reason. You got gifts that maybe you sleeping on and you don't even understand why you sleeping on it. Go back to what you want to do and realize that it's a mindset to be positive. It's not just the everyday, oh, I wake up happy-go-lucky and I'm positive and stuff. Positive is not that easy, honey. It ain't sugar and honeycomb.
One of our commenters said, I think we need to first identify the thing that is making us feel that way, make us feel that way. Mm-hmm. Once you figure out first, then it really gets better, and to take a while before you see it.
Absolutely.
You're
that
absolutely
process,
right.
we go through that in our own ways just by figuring out, like they said, identify what is your problem.
Well, the process is called cognitive restructuring.
Yeah, there we go. Come on now.
Cognitive restructuring.
Remember that negativity is always the loudest thing.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
You have to silence it.
But you have to train
yourself.
You
have to silence it. Cognitive restructure.
You have to restructure, because honestly though, I say that because when I was growing up, I was always told things like, money don't grow on trees. You ain't gonna never amount to this. You ain't gonna never be nothing unless you go to college. You ain't gonna never be nothing, period. You know what I'm saying?
And that's so crazy.
All this negative talk that you get talked to throughout your years as a child, it's embedded into you, and you think you forgot about it.
You start to.
But you know what?
It's in your thoughts. It's how you talk to that. Your voice in your head. You are not crazy unless you have more than 10 voices in your head. Then
what are you trying to say?
Pause.
I'm just saying, because I know people out there got voices. I say more than 10, you might need to go talk to somebody.
I'm on the level of, because I've heard those same things my whole life, whether it was in sports, whether it was during this, that, and another. And I don't know. It always turned into gasoline for me. And I feel like me, particularly as a person, I want to be better on recognizing mental health and things, because I just feel like the world is like me. And I know it's not, because even I get down, but it'd be so rare. I'd be feeling like,
Well, it's just everybody takes everything different, but you got to be able to
at least
comfortable with yourself to speak out. People get mad at me for speaking out, but I have dealt with depression. I've dealt with my anxiety will go off by itself. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But I've dealt with high blood pressure. I ain't willing to die. And then not even to say I just keep holding things in. But I'm a person that speak your mind, speak your peace, because nobody can get an understanding and nothing can get fixed
and smoke weed every day.
And we don't speak that too.
And
we don't speak, but it gets to a point where when you start, I had to learn to be comfortable with myself. I still ain't looked in the mirror.
And if you are that type of person, maybe you should try Jesus.
Oh. Wow, that does not go with. I can't stand.
I won't say try Jesus. What I will
That's
say,
if that's you.
I will say you need to find your spirit, find what you put faith in. If you don't believe in God, that's fine. That's your prerogative. If you do, that's fine. That's your prerogative. But find what keeps, find what you believe in. Find what you put in your faith in. Because
try making the hate gas.
Good for the body.
Where you put your faith in it, that whatever that entity is, you still do the basic things that you have to do to make anything be abundant in your life. Be grateful. You pray if you're a religious person and you pray every day, you're showing gratitude every day. You're just not looking at it like that because you're praying for it.
Yeah.
You know, every time you're talking to God, you're actually proclaiming what you have and what you're grateful for, and you're intending on what you want. You're actually setting the intention out there. We go to a different subject, but my point is that's kind of where my head was, and for anybody who's going through that, who's been through that, it's hard to get back on the other side of the fence and be like, okay, I'm good now. I'm good. It's like, are you really? Are you really cool?
All right, so let's say you're not good. Would people don't recommend that you fake it till you make it?
Honestly, they do.
I don't.
I personally.
I don't.
They do.
I do. I understand that.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. New voice on the mic. Let me just introduce y'all. This is my brother. Y'all welcome him on the trade. He's
my guy
in the backseat, kind of chilling. But
gang.
Y'all show love for him, but go ahead and speak your piece. This is what we call the open table talk, where we just talk about where we are mentally. Because honestly, we need to address this. It's a problem that,
especially in black people.
Everybody got a mind going through it.
More so in black people, we
don't discuss it in our
we
culture.
don't.
And that's been since
it's
the beginning of time, you know what I'm saying?
Since the beginning of us, sure.
Yeah, that you don't talk, especially men, black men, you know what I'm saying? You don't talk about, you know what I'm saying, your problems or what's going on, your finances. You
figure it out. You don't talk about it, you figure it out.
Yeah. You know,
you the man, figure it out.
So mental health has been there since the beginning of time, since they took us from where the fuck they took us from.
Oh, okay. Pause. Straight like that.
Just like James said, you know, there's a lot of people out here that is faking it out here to, you know what I'm saying, to put on this persona. You know what I'm saying, that everything is okay, but it's really not. And it's so easy to say we are friends. Yeah, we all know how each other act and joke around. So we wouldn't notice the true cry for help because we're thinking that, oh, you bullshitting.
Facts.
Oh yeah,
you just
but
or you just in your own world, like you don't reach out to nobody. You isolate yourself. And it's like, oh, you being funny,
you being fake, you been that, but not really understanding that you are actually crying for help. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it for us, it's like, you'll get through it. It'll be okay. Like James said, like he said, and don't get me wrong, I'm a man of God. You know what I'm saying? But like he said, if you feel that way, take it to God. But you know what I'm saying? People don't think about it like that. You know?
Well, in my journey, from where I am now to where I was.
Okay.
I went through layers and layers of therapy, not even talking to anybody. Because I had where, even when I did try to go to someone, it was brushed off.
No one.
It was, I beat your ass if you try to kill yourself. It wasn't what's wrong. It wasn't why you feel. It was all you wanted.
And that's crazy that's what was appropriate for our culture, was that beat the crazy out your kid, or beat the depression out your child. How do you beat the depression out of somebody?
That's why I'm depressed.
Okay.
But no,
what you doing feeling like that? You better smile, motherfucker.
Yeah, but see, and that's why it's a different take now where
everything was a demon's fault. Oh my God.
But
everything was a demon's fault.
That's what,
y'all remember that shit?
My mind changed.
When everything was the devil. The devil, everything. The devil made you smoke.
But I say,
he a bad motherfucker.
But I say, when it comes to the time of now being the age I am, it was me I ain't gonna discount God, anybody religious, because it was God. But then when
You
I
heard me?
learned God
Huh.
is me,
Huh.
God is me,
Ooh, Sam, you
I
get too
can
much on
change
them.
my
You
situation.
do that much on
When I
them.
change my mind, because we speak about law of attraction.
Well, y'all, she did it.
But we're not talking about, I'm not talking about just attracting a new lifestyle.
Come on now.
I'm not just trying to attract a new material thing. I want to
That
attract
lighthouse.
who I fell in love with, because there was a time everybody was in love with themselves.
Okay.
When you felt yourself,
Okay.
when you had your shit, when it was. I remember your time, we was in Blair's Cove.
Turn the fuck up, okay? But
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not taking it to where don't fake it till you make it. I sit in my room, I sit in my quiet, I sit in my by myself, and I scream out, what I do in my private, I go see crazy outside.
Hey,
but
for real.
if I learned, because I had, when I started getting migraines in 4th grade, and they lasted for 2 weeks. I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat, I couldn't do anything.
Yeah, that's weird. That's
I went to the doctor. By the time I was 15, they was like, she's having this and this. Is she pregnant? And my dad is looking at me and I'm like, nah, I ain't pregnant. I ain't fucking. And he's just like, well,
something's going on.
My blood pressure is stroke level.
And that's crazy because, like, man.
And he was like, she could die. And my mind clicked. I'd be damned if I give you any benefit to put me in the ground.
That far. You'll never take me that far.
To kill me off like that? No, because I got shit I gotta do.
But quick question. If you are a type of person that feels that type of way, does that make you weaker than a normal person?
Hell no.
Because a lot of people, the reason I'm saying
a lot of people view it that way.
You know what I'm saying?
We all incidentally view something that way.
What I'm saying is, okay, you saying that. In my eyes, I feel like that you're a strong individual. You know what I'm saying? Mind-wise, it may took you a little time to get there and realize that. But versus a person like me, I don't show it. I don't acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? That this is what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me to come and talk to, I'm gonna say this. I feel like I've been depressed since birth. Gay. Mm-hmm. That's because, bitch, I'm black, I'm a man, I'm gay, and I got other shit going on. But that's the time for a story from the day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, I feel like I've been depressed and I had mental health issues from birth. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm about to be 30 in a couple of months. And I'm just now realizing, just like I said earlier on the message, you have to identify what makes you depressed and really sad. You know what I'm saying? And then once you identify that, it's in my eyes, I feel the next thing for you to do is take the proper steps to get help. You know what I'm saying? You already identify your problem. Okay. So
you're meaning you talking about professional help?
Yeah.
Well, see.
Now you don't even have
to.
I
mean, because I tell you this, that even when I identified that, I didn't know how to deal with that.
Yeah.
I myself, I'm gonna tell you, will seem strong. I'm the fake it till you make it.
I don't even mean, but you gotta believe it first.
No, but what I mean is the fake it is I don't want to carry that everywhere. I know I gotta deal with it.
Yeah.
Because my mind, though it's strong, it slips. It wonder why you here. Because like you said from birth, myself, I feel like maybe I say this ain't the universe I'm supposed to be in because something ain't right with me here.
Yeah, I don't fit type thing.
Because not the same struggle, but a struggle here. Because I didn't fit in because I came from a family.
Never knock your struggle.
I'm never.
You know what I'm saying?
And can't nobody tell you your struggle ain't real. That's another thing.
That's not a real struggle.
But I was told that because they see me have a father and a mother and a home, and they see my home taken care of, and they was like, "What you know about
Struggle.
I'm like, what you mean? You don't know what my.
Say behind these walls.
I had plenty nights, plenty times. Crying to myself.
We've all been that lonely
we've
kid.
been there, but
I don't care what you say. You've been that lonely kid.
I speak the way I speak now because it's just recently where I'm like, I'm gonna be happy.
I'm trying to get to
and it take that time.
Yeah.
It's gonna take every time to break because it broke me. I got abandonment issues. Nobody wanted me around. So I thank the Lord I got friends that understand she just tripping right now. I'm gonna be back.
Amen.
Because
get your village,
people,
man.
So many people
get
walk
your
away.
Village.
But you know what I'm saying? When I always say I want to build my team because if everything is pushed in the same direction, MMT, legacy, everything that's built underneath here is simply I'm gonna call it an outcast.
Come on now.
Because you got your fancy groups in Waco.
There's nobody
that they don't fuck with nobody but whoever they fuck with.
My thing is there's nobody in here that fits in a particular category.
You know?
We're not categoristic at all. We don't just
I'm the bitch.
And that's down.
But I speak
or
that
we
way.
claim our category.
Okay. Nick, I will constantly speak that way around you, and I constantly speak that way to you, simply because I don't. When I don't see literally flesh. I will watch you.
Yeah.
I know your moves. I know that. I watch and not trying to be, let me see. No, yeah. I know and learn how to deal with you. Yeah. And when you get around people that is only constant of speaking high and speaking good things and speaking everything, things in your mind start to change.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My idea for this is to spark the brain, spark the mind, because we have been in a place for a very long time where when you're there for a long time, you don't see a way out till motherfucker be like, hey, did you know you can go this way?
Come on now.
And then even when they do show it to you, sometimes you
don't believe it, man. You don't believe it.
You're so naive to the fact that this is real that you still decide to go left instead of right.
But then that person's still gonna be right there. That's what they call God. This is what they call God. This is where Kurt Franklin wrote the song Last Jesus. That even though when in that Bible, in that word, he's not here physically. But he's in me.
Yeah.
So therefore I'm supposed to show you who he is. People get that misconstrued, whether it's real Jesus. I'm still supposed to be that person because if my mind is right and I see my brother falling, I am supposed to be that one. Hey, and you go, because I ain't believe it. Now, and I ain't had too many people to be like, you can't keep going, Sam, because that is something in me. Maybe it is my daddy. But
some people got that in them. Some shit just don't die.
But that's my thing is I gotta be that person to be like, hell yeah. If they get your mind off of what you dealing with, hell yeah, come on.
I think my whole position in life when I hear people talk about this was like, because I guess we're gonna call it a blessing, for lack of a better word. Mm-hmm. I've been blessed, even though my life has been really, really messed up and hard. I've been blessed to be so happy, like. Yeah. And it gets me down to see people down. So
I feel it's my duty.
I've been put in a position, and I know I've been put in a position because my light shine too damn bright to be a normal person.
Yeah.
I've been put in a position that you're not gonna feel like that around me.
Mm-hmm. I don't want you to.
I'm not gonna allow you to because my
yeah.
spirit telling me you shouldn't be feeling like that.
Yeah.
Whatever your situation is, I don't care. And you go. Sometimes you're mad at me for it. Sometimes you think I'm doing too much. But I promise you. Whatever my soul radiates what you need, and we keep those people around you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep those people
I've
around
been on
you.
This girl since I was like 12, 13 years old. That's not just my best friend.
Come on now.
That's my sister.
Talk your shit, man.
I don't have no older siblings. You know what I'm
saying? On now.
So I don't know how it really feels to have an older brother or sister.
Somebody that gotta look
get
for
on
you.
your ass.
You the one always
You know
gotta
what
look out for somebody.
Yeah.
You ain't never had nobody gotta look out for
Right.
you. Come on, man.
Talking about this young lady right here. You know
Come
what I'm
on,
saying? And all the shit that I have put this girl through, and the time that we've been knowing each other, and I didn't put up with some shit. I have. I swear to God.
He said, I swear to God.
But I love her, and I know she loves me. I know that she will never anything bad happen to me. You know what I'm saying? She gonna give me the real, uncut and raw. I won't like it. I tried to get out of her car, but
you gotta hear it.
I had to hear it. You know what I'm saying? And family's not just blood.
I promise you, family is almost never blood.
Yeah, it's what you.
And that's so crazy. It's very rare that your birth family is who you're close with. So all those birth families that are close, understand that you got something special.
Okay.
Because there's so many people I know got thousands of siblings. They feel like, but they're alone. They feel like, and that's crazy, man. Yeah, think about that. That was real. You got a whole bunch of siblings, but you just feel like it's you and whoever you can hang with. That's crazy to me.
I definitely know what that
Instead of us overlooking what people are trying to warn us, we need to start listening and really paying attention to what a person is trying to tell us or explain to us or show us. Because without that, a person gonna commit suicide. A person gonna kill somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Don't just look for the obvious. Oh, Johnny left a note that he's gonna kill somebody today. Nah,
come on, man.
You gotta look out past that note. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look. Well, what was little Johnny doing prior to this note? How was little Johnny feeling? It's all there. You just gotta open your eyes and want to see it.
You gotta want to see it. That's another thing. I'll be honest. I don't be wanting to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was just stating,
that's not my vibe.
I don't.
see it, but
Like, it's not my
so
vibe.
if you know it's there, you've already saw it. So
There we go. There we go.
So
That's why I said I
you
need
don't wanna
I need the
stare at it,
understanding
but
to see it.
So you should be blamed, not blamed.
No,
Part of it.
blame.
I'm
man.
talking, yeah.
be accountable.
Yeah,
Accountability.
You're part of the reason why I felt this way.
Yeah.
And if
It's
you
good.
notice this,
And you
you
just
had an opportunity to fix it and help me, but
Yeah.
you didn't.
yeah.
You know, so yeah, you partially broke.
That's why I said I need the understanding of when it's happening. Because like I said, I've been blessed with the ability to be happy no matter what. And that's rare.
I mean, there's people out there who are happy, and those like you said, those are people you want to keep around you when it's time to rough and stuff. But the best advice I could possibly give is please do not try to isolate yourself, because it was a bad morning one day, and Miss Richie was not happy, and she did not want to be here no more. And when you gotta look yourself in the mirror and really start asking those questions, it's like, if I choose life, then I choose to live. And if I choose to live, that means I choose to live by my standards, live by what I set for myself. And if that means that I need to take accountability, and maybe I do procrastinate a lot. Okay, why do I procrastinate? Because the stress of doing shit will stress me out, so you procrastinate to the last second so you can just get it done real quick. Okay, identify the problem. Now take steps to correct that problem, and that way I can identify that. But it takes people to really be able to tell you shit and really be able to talk to you and not get flustered. Me and my husband had a conversation where it was like there's points in a relationship where you try to talk to somebody and you're trying to get the details, but they're trying to skim it.
I'm at fault of not caring.
So then you got asking questions, but he gets flustered. He gets upset, but you're still at this level. You're at a 2. This nigga going to a 7 because he's getting frustrated because he don't want to explain it no more. That's how I feel like when it comes to a lot of relationships in general, not just romantic.
I'm at fault. I'm at fault of not caring, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I have and it's to be honest, with me being this happy person I previously stated, it comes with I may not get depressed, but I have a protection contingency plan set in place for my emotions.
What?
It's weird. I automatically will just not care. And it protects me from ever being affected by
you
emotions.
Get hurt so much that you have
I have
a bucket system.
I have a fucking system
before you can
I ever
so you won't get hurt.
whoop, it'll shut down.
Yeah,
just be like and be like, fuck it.
That's what people
He's a
do.
natural being.
There we go.
That's what people do.
It has to be, but people see it as a selfish thing. But if you could possess such a power, would you not? You know, because I see people care so much about things that it also affects them and it ruins them as a person.
I do wish I had that.
That shit spreads like a sickness, and then the shit get on you, and you're like, oh damn, now it's on me. And then you start realizing your problems that mirror the person's problems. You're like, what if they're depressed about that problem? Then maybe also I should be depressed about it. And it's like a weird mental thing that passes on from human to human. I don't know. It's a psychological thing. I can't remember what it's called. Like mass pandemic, what they call it, mass hysteria, where everybody will trip out and see the same thing. It's almost like it's a shared consciousness thing. It's a spirit swapping, I believe.
Where you take on their emotions.
Yeah, you see a spirit swapping, bro. Because if you tell me right now somebody died in your family, you as my friend walk in sad, saying, I feel it. That's what I allow to feel, though. I allow to feel that emotion with you because I need to share that with you. We need to feel that. Your person just passed. Yo, I'll let it hurt me.
But you're not going to get hurt.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying. I'm not going to get hurt.
So that's easy for you to detach yourself in the sense of being his friend and
Yeah.
being there for him because you're not getting hurt.
Yeah.
But in relationships and pre-marriage, I'm thinking, in relationships or even dealing with hoes.
Period. Yeah, period. Just period. Like you said, any relationship. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like before you actually can get fucked by this person, you just don't give a fuck. And
No. It's that's what I'm saying. It's a weird thing. It's not that you don't immediately give a fuck. If you are relationship wise, if you do something, boom, you have hurt me. I'm gonna get hurt, but I can't stay hurt long because
You gonna move on.
Not even to move on. Even if I don't move on like physically or get another person, I mentally have to say fuck it. I have to not care about it.
Basically, you shut my feelings down.
I shut down
I won't
quick.
get hurt.
I can have the feelings. Fool me once. All right, but I promise you'll never hurt me a second time because I expect it from you. You'll never get me there.
I'm not fully against it because, you know, just like if you let it take over you, you know, if you let those feelings and those thoughts take over, you know, you'll be looking at yourself, you know, contemplating your life and things.
Yeah.
So building a shield is not always a bad thing.
That's what I'm saying. That
And I had to get one.
You know?
Yeah.
Because I had been in that position. But at the same time,
Where you give too many fucks.
when you feel that way, evaluate who you are around and know that if the floor is open. You know when you can talk to somebody and you know when you can't.
Yeah.
You know when it's a brush off, you know when it's a
genuine concern.
Yeah.
But it's all about if we gotta learn, we gotta learn the whole thing. I know for a fact where I can and cannot go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if I feel like I can't go to where I can go, I do.
That's why I recommend having a
self-evaluation.
general setting for yourself. I know it's weird to look at ourselves like robots or remote controls or things, but have a general setting for yourself. Know exactly what it is that you will accept. Know exactly what it is that you won't. Operate, stick to, and be exactly who you are. Because I promise you, no person being themselves is depressed. And I want you to just sit back and think about that. There's not one person that's being themselves.
So truly accepted themselves.
That's being yourself. To be yourself is to truly accept who you are. No, you can't be. You cannot be yourself if you have not accepted who you are, because you don't know who you are yet.
And
you get it? Because if you really are yourself, all the way just being you, then you can finally accept who you are because you're actually you. But if you have, it's kind of impossible to be the other way around. You know, you might be being a version of yourself, but you're not being 100% you, and whatever you're not being is what's making you unhappy. That's the thing.
When you become comfortable, remember you spoke of that mirror.
Yeah.
that mirror. I can stare in the mirror, but with my insecurities, I ain't looked in the mirror, and I don't want to. It's me facing my truth of what I don't want to look at this, but everything else, I literally started to hold myself accountable. And I go reevaluate myself. I reevaluate every situation that happens with any individual. Because I want to check, not to be like, "Oh, am I wrong?" Cause no, did I really do something to shake something up?
I want to understand.
I want to understand where did it go wrong, and when I feel that because I've been in many situations that if I spoke too soon, the waters get rough.
You're like, damn.
So I'm learning patience. I've been learning patience. I've been ready to move, but I start correcting myself. So when I treat myself better, I can't treat other people. Because sometimes the perception of yourself and the perception of the things that you have in your mind, that starts to project outward. And it ain't what it is.
It's just like with literature. You might write something and then you're like, I hope they see it how I wrote it. Then somebody write it.
Perceive it a different way.
It's a whole other angle.
Yeah. That's kind of where it's at.
That's life perception right there. Like you said, you might think your person doing good and they're not.
Mm-hmm.
But you
just like you
happiness.
think everything's all peaches and cream, and it's not.
That's a fact. That's the biggest one.
When it comes to perception, and it's like, well, if you know how a person is, what if you're wrong?
You often
and if
are.
you're wrong, not necessarily about actions that you've done or anything, but just about your perception about what you thought the situation was. You probably thought it was cool, and really it wasn't cool. Or you probably thought it was cool, it was squashed, but it really wasn't.
No.
And when it's really not, or when it's not really fully addressed, or when it's not really fully accepted, when it's not really just fully come to terms with, it's always gonna come back.
Yeah, I mean, it's things like that are a cancer, and then you either got to go through chemo or get it cut out or die.
But in the same instance, to heal something, you have to say something.
Know what's broken.
A doctor cannot fix what you don't say what the problem is. No. Even if I see.
I'm saying through in your life, that's what I'm saying about being happy. Whatever I know this sounds crazy, but a lot of self-help books are done by the title.
Self-help.
By the beginning of the title, the book is basically done. Everything else that they fill the pages with is just shit, just crazy shit. It's just random shit. Stand on one leg and breathe sometimes. And some yoga. So I'm not saying that this shit not helping you through like things like that. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not saying that things like yoga don't help you. But in the end, the book is titled, it's in the self-help section. And I don't think not even that we're taught to lean on ourselves, is that it's because we're not taught to lean on ourselves. We're just taught to be tough. Being tough is such a small square of things you got to do. All you have to do to be tough, guys, is look tough and not get hurt.
Or not show pain.
Or not show pain. There we go. That's the key. That's to be honest. That's the key. The box of being tough it doesn't take much qualifications.
You can't cry.
Don't
cry.
You just the whole time. And that nigga tough.
Man.
You get what I'm saying? Like that box is so small, so you can pack a whole bunch of emotions in such a small box. But if you learn how to lean on yourself, not even for physical pain, I'm talking about if you when you emotionally learn how to be your first friend. Yeah. I got this little saying that I say: the bullshit stops at my nose. And everybody was like, "What do you mean by that?" I'm like, I feel like I have a fucking aura shield. That it stops right here. It's like all the bullshit of the world can come down and crash down on me, and then I can look at it and be close as fuck, but it can't get no more past my nose bone.
Thank God you ain't got a long nose.
Right. It be right up on me. it be right up, but it can't touch me. It stopped right there. It stops at my nose, and I don't let it in my head. I don't let it on my eyebrows, my face. I don't let it on my body. You'll never see it. You'll never see it nowhere else on me. I don't let it get on me.
That's what I'm saying.
Think about having a sad beard, bro. That's out of there. I can't let that stuff on me because when it get on me, when it get on you, bro, I see it get on people, and that's probably why I'm so scared of it. I look at it, I'm so scared of mental health because it's not up to you. It's one of those things that you don't have no control over. Once you're there, and you're like, how did I get here? What made me? And that's I can't imagine because I felt like that briefly on moments when I thought I wasn't into music anymore. That sounds petty as heck. Yes, y'all. I went through my depression thing because I felt like maybe I don't want to make music no more. And I was like, what are you without rapping? Yeah, it made me feel crazy for a moment. And I was like, damn. Even if I don't
walk down the street, not do a verse or
something,
I think something's wrong.
Like, I went through that, and that was my moment, of feeling like I lost everything. I lost my best friend, and that sounds to a lot of people. That sounds like really music. You go compare, but like you said, you can't count nobody's struggle as not a struggle. My struggle was struggling for me. That was struggling for me, y'all. That was a dark period, and I'm not comparing it to anybody's loss of a parent or however whatever your problem is. I'm just saying that's the closest I've been as far as. I can't talk, that's where I've been depressed at. That was my depression moment. So that was deep, y'all. And it's deeper than rap.
Deeper than rap.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be at the Thing place doing the comedy thing.
Wow. Okay. We're going to come back with the details on that. Segue. Yes, because we're gonna talk about that more.
It ain't a financial account.
But you're not alone. That's my mental break. Just hey, you're not alone.
I'm here for you, girl.
No copyright.
Oh no.
No, I'm singing this.
No, don't sing. Yeah, sing. Keep going. We got this. We got this. We good. Dang.
I almost forgot we were on the train.
Man, y'all.
I
appreciate y'all sticking in with this ride, y'all.
Hey, you should have commented what y'all going through mentally. If y'all going through something mental, if you need a friend.
Hey, if you need a friend, you got MMT. We're not 24 hour, but I promise you, once a week.
Okay.
Come on, Woody. Come on now.
And you can catch us anywhere.
Once a week, you can tune in, and we will talk to you. We will get you right.
Pandora, Spotify, Amazon Music Catcher. We out here.
We're walking with the titties out.
Hey.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be hearing more.
You heard him.
We gonna play
if you didn't hear him.
One
time. We got RT Soldier Love coming out, y'all.
When you come back to the studio.
Man, hold up. Oh, love.
I don't know what it is about this.
I just wanna show you love. I told her I'm a soldier, love. And I just wanna see you make it. And then I wanna see you naked. I just wanna show you love. I told her I'm a soldier, love. And she just wanna see me make it. And I just wanna see you naked. Bet your niggas won't try me. Working out, they won't spot me. Yeah, I was destined for greatness. I made it when niggas was plotting. Way back, I was popping. Passing the rock like Stockton. They tried to compare me to Rose. So number one, I I'm rocking. I won't let the folks cop embrace me. That little pussy got some power, baby. I'm crushing the candy, it's my taste. They speak on my name, but it really don't place me. Creating the lane like I'm speed racing. That's for Jamal, Samaya, and Katie. A baby goat like Tom Brady. I'm repping that black money till I'm Mercedes. I've been on my hustle, I won't let them play me. They gave me violations, I won't let them catch me. Got 2.5 years left for probation. Soon as it's over, it's time for vacation. Too many problems with less situations. That's the reason I'm sitting and waiting. Had a dream like the king, I'ma make it. She shaking that ass like she from Jamaica. Life is what you make it. I just wanna show you love. I told her I'm a soldier, love. And I just wanna see you make it, make it. And then I wanna see you naked, naked. I just wanna show you love. I told her I'm a soldier, love. And she just wanna see me make it, make it. And then I wanna see you naked.
She know what it is, I had him a bitch, you hear me, I'm ready to ride. You must keep it tooling when living in Julia, you ain't gonna make it outside. I can't trust these niggas, I can't trust these bitches, I'm careful, I'm sharing my vibe. You know that you special, I show that you special, if ever I let you inside. Never gonna be no side, no, fuck it till you hit that high, no. They can't see me, ain't eyes closed, I know, baby. Everywhere you go is show. Everybody know the show blow. Every my baby's a no, I'll go crazy. You know what I mean, you know what I mean. I feel like a fiend, sometimes when you do things. You got what I want, you know what I need. I was made for you, you was made for me.
I just wanna show you love. I told her I'm a soldier, love. And I just wanna see you make it, make it. And then I wanna see you naked, naked. I just wanna show you love. I told her I'm a soldier, love. And she just wanna see me make it, make it. And then I wanna see you naked.
Stash this, flip this, move that, ayy, black Nino. Let the bitch you want your hat, no count, touchdown, run it backpack, full of shit to make some racks. Stash this, flip this, move that, black Nino. Let the bitch you want your hat, no count, touchdown, run it backpack, full of shit to make some racks.
Remember hard labor, lights in the trap getting paid for. Make sure the plug good if it's a favor. Keep sending flavors, my whole clientele getting crazy. They living with a setting on the dailies. They lit like Vegas. I like changing with no slavery. And never let a fuck nigga play me. My little still stays with the stick. I bet you niggas won't play still till you find yourself playing. Send the biggest nigga get a hold of them. Play my cards right without folding them. I told my young nigga watch for the big fish. That's why the nigga always keep the pole with him. In this life it's a quest. The streets gotta play it like chess. A punter put one through your neck. Now you a king, they got check. Gotta think my next move in advance. The profit of bigger finance. Ayy, plus I do when I want. When I'm leaving the house, I be taking a chance. Ayy, the shit I said to the streets, man, some of these junkies walk up in the dance. It's never enough money, gotta spend some, so them dollars in hands. It's never enough money, gotta spend some, so them dollars in hands.
Stash this, flip this, move that, ayy, black Nino. Let the bitch you want your hat, no count, touchdown, run it backpack, full of shit to make some racks. Stash this, flip this, move that, black Nino. Let the bitch you want your hat, no count, touchdown, run it backpack, full of shit to make some racks.
Concrete thinking so stuck in my old ways. Cause the trap that I gotta do numbers. I used to be broke in the bitch, no pot to piss. Now my pocket be full of them honey. Can't help every trap I'm in, every drug gets sold. And I gotta stay strapped like a dice, just like to push light. I never left from the block until my personas was right. Thuggin' in Vegas, jumped in the game, take a player. This trap shit bigger than Sega. Dope hit, hard hate maker, think I lead one of the greatest. I can get bust from the low from a nigga I thugged in the cave with. These niggas don't stay still, they on and off like a light switch. Hit the gas just to get hype shit. This from the heart, really didn't write this. My past shit, I never liked this, but this new me kinda fight shit. Soldiers taking the life big, smoking pot to take a pop quiz. No child support cause I support kids. If I get caught with this, it's gonna be kingpin.
Stash this, flip this, move that, ayy, black Nino. Let the bitch you want your hat, no count, touchdown, run it back.
All right, y'all.
And we back, and then we out here.
Make Money Trisha.
Hey, somebody come in the VIU. Yo, we got him.
Okay.
Y'all know
Feller.
Mr. No Name.
Go ahead and end it and start it at the same time because our party keeps going, but y'all's this episode pertains.
We got a good last 15.
15. So, Jonesy's, our very own Jonesy's, gonna be doing comedy night.
Whoa. Yeah,
More
man.
details on that.
Yeah, more details coming
be on our
soon.
Facebook.
Yeah, it's Monday. It's at a certain time, and I'll be there.
Hey, it's a certain
So-
age, but you know, we'll check it
Terry
out.
Blues at Terry Blues on the podcast. He'll tell y'all about it, man.
Terry Blues, shout out
Terry Blues, they,
Shout
you know what I'm
out.
saying? That the young man's, yeah, all that we doing.
Do want to still say thank you to Miss Carlisle. Thank you for calling in earlier.
Yes, thank you for that.
The pageant. Don't forget about
Don't forget about the pageant. What about the children?
June 5th at 9 a.m.
Be sure she got 3 spots left now, y'all.
La Quinta Inn, $30 fee.
Yes. And the phone number is 254-633-0034. Be sure to hit her up if y'all want more details on booking as far as getting your girl in the pageant. Or if you just want to support and come to the event is on June 5th.
They're having
that's
black
for Miss
vendors.
Waco's
She hired
Juneteenth.
black vendors, y'all. So when you get there,
Support,
eat that food.
support.
Well, eat because I'm
Nah,
gonna be
for
hungry.
real.
Go
And you
home.
gonna be hungry, but it's us.
Yes.
You ain't gotta worry about the seats.
So you
Look,
know
I'm
you
not gonna go
be
there.
full.
I'm not gonna go there.
We do want to thank my little bro for sitting in with us this week. Woo woo!
Yeah. Drop in guest one time. Extended family.
Yes. Big shout out to Miss Adrian on the ones and twos.
Make
Talking
sure
about
we
the
get
literal
that mark
fingers.
in.
Yes.
We talking about the literals.
She got the big
Thumbs.
count. Shout out
Yes,
to her.
yes. Shout out to y'all for tuning in with us this whole episode.
Yes.
Gang.
We love our
gang.
listeners.
Yes. So be sure to hit us up on Facebook, MMT Podcast. Questions, comments, or concerns, businesses, artists.
Artists, wait a minute. Artists. MMT, motherfucker. You know what the fuck we did, nigga.
No, girl.
You know what the fuck we did, nigga. Stop
If
it.
you got a song, be sure you just hit us up on Facebook. We'll tell y'all details
All
how to
that.
submit your music.
All that.
And
And before you forget, you gotta remember.
What?
It's Bobby, nigga. Watch your motherfucking
Well,
podcast.
before we get out of here, we do got a bit of finance for you.
Ain't nobody kicking them off. We let them know, yeah,
We're doing
money
shout outs
coming.
now.
Money
Once
coming.
we get done with that, we go to music because we're gonna jam out. I'm ready to roll. Loud.
Okay. So I had been searching for a business bank account for a while, and I finally found one. It was for modern small businesses. It's called Hatch.
Hatch. Like an egg.
Like
That's hatch like an egg, guys.
H. And for those for small businesses with maybe, you've been rejected by many of them. Now I haven't. I just ain't went too many. I just wanted one online. It is online based.
No shade if you have.
MasterCard. If you have, but this is an alternative that they do work with small businesses where you can link things up. And that's with that.
So, okay. Sorry. I was gonna say, what all do you have? You have to come with full business qualifications on this
You
hatch.
gotta come with your.
You can't PPP this.
No.
All right.
Because they make you try to qualify for it now. Now they make you qualify. But you do have to have your DBA or LLC.
Okay, and it's completely online.
And if you don't know what that is and you're trying to worry about businessing, then you're probably in the wrong. In the name of Jesus.
What? What is that?
If you're wondering what that is and you're trying to start a business.
Well, maybe if they're just now starting, they're not
LLC.
wrong. They just
LLC, Y'all, we really family here, so if y'all are here randomly laughing, it's probably some behind the non-camera shit going on. It's
No, you just show your proof of everything and then you get your card. I got the card. Yeah. So, and that's a business account. Business account. Business checking account. Business check. Insurance stuff. And they do that, and also after a while they'll work with you to get a loan. Just keep your account funded. Woo woo. And get a loan. And that's my financial moment speaking stuff.
You know what I'm saying? She talk that money. Ooh. Ooh, did y'all hear that? How did that feel? How'd you like that? You like that?
It came up.
Did you like that? Did it punch you? It hit you, huh? Talk that money. That's the new segment. Y'all, we're gonna vote on this. We'll vote on this. We'll talk about it. Y'all, talk that money. I like that.
Talk that money.
We are.
All right. Hey, say, by the way, stamp that. That's us. Don't nobody try to run off with that. That's MMTs. That's podcasting. What's podcasting?
Preferably ours.
Preferably ours.
Preferably ours. Okay, so that was my financial moment. And we can, so everybody live their lives and get to their lives. We can jam out to who y'all trying to hear.
Okay. I was gonna say throw that watch out back.
I feel like watch out should
be Salah Ali and his manager Low. We'll watch out, jam out with us. We're gonna have a couple of jams.
Jams.
Okay.
You're not radio shit.
Hey, take some of that auto tune out a bit. Watch out. Watch out. Hey, watch out that bitch. And watch out that hoe. And watch out. And watch out that bitch. And watch out that hoe. Hey. Bitch, I'm a boss, you're a rich nigga. Ain't not like these niggas, you're big difference. Can't hit like Ali hit different. All praise be to God, it put real in me. Hey, watch out that bitch. Watch out. Watch out that hoe. Watch out. Hey, watch out that bitch. Watch out. Watch out that hoe. Watch out. Bitch, I'm a boss, you're a rich nigga. Ain't not like these niggas, you're big different. Can't hit like Ali hit different. All praise be to God, it put real in me. Watch out that bitch. Watch out. Watch out that hoe. Watch out. Watch out that bitch. Watch out. Hey, watch out that hoe. Watch out. Watch out. Hey, mama, that go with that man. Got the drip, got the hose, he the man. Look, he can box, he can shoot what it is. Look, you don't wanna problem with him. No, niggas ain't built, I built. I don't give a fuck how you feel. Hey, one Molly, real deal. Nigga fight hard, hold a bear. Hey, boy hit hard like Tyson. Light nigga up like lightning. Nigga talk shit, no fight. Boy about that action. These niggas practice. Keep some rats in my mattress. And I'm about that action. Bitch, I'm a boss, you're a rich nigga. Ain't not like these niggas, you're big difference. Can't hit like Ali hit different. All praise be to God, it put real in me. Watch out that bitch. Watch out. Watch out that hoe. Watch out. Hey, watch out that bitch. Watch out. Watch out that hoe. Watch out. Bitch, I'm a boss, you're a rich nigga. Ain't not like these niggas, you're big different. Can't hit like Ali hit different. All praise be to God, it put real in me. Watch out that bitch. Watch out. Watch out that hoe. Watch out. Watch out that bitch. Watch out. Hey, watch out that hoe. Watch out.
Tell a little bitch to watch out. On God, she'll bust down. I was down, but I'm up now. Diamonds hit hard, get knocked out. Ooh, feel like the man. Do what I want, you do what you can. Hey, I don't make plans. Yeah, count up them bands and I do my dance. Ooh, this here is no new friend. Hey, no limits, did it again. That nigga lied, he say we ran. Hey, we hit your block and then we spin again.
Bitch, I'm a boss, you're a rich nigga. Ain't not like these niggas, you're big difference. Can't hit like Ali hit different. All praise be to God, it put real in me. Watch out that bitch. Watch out. Watch out that hoe. Watch out. Hey, watch out that bitch. Watch out. Watch out that hoe. Watch out. Bitch, I'm a boss, you're a rich nigga. Ain't not like these niggas, you're big different. Can't hit like Ali hit different. All praise be to God, it put real in me. Watch out that bitch. Watch out. Watch out that hoe. Watch out. Watch out that bitch. Watch out. Hey, watch out that hoe. Watch out. walking, walking, walking. Yeah. Saucy walking. Keep on walking, walking, walking. Yeah. Dripping. Yeah. Ali. Do that dance. Yeah. Do that dance. Keep on walking, walking. Bitch, you go dumb. Yeah. Bitch, you go stupid. You can't live how we live. This a movie. That show that's off. Holla. They keep on walking, walking, walking. Yeah. Yeah. They keep on walking, walking, walking. Bitch, you go dumb. Yeah. Bitch, you go stupid. You can't live how we live. This a movie. That show that's off. Holla. They keep on walking, walking, walking. Yeah. Yeah. They keep on walking, walking, walking. Bitch, I'm lit. Yeah. You can get it right now. If you ain't about that action, then you better pipe down. Lights out. Oh shit. Ain't no colder than my wrist. Call me Mrs. Stay your bitch. I know who she coming with. Boy, I'm always on my shit. Ain't no excuses. Why you niggas wanna watch my life like it's a movie? I can't put you niggas up on game because you stupid. Stupid, stupid. Boy, you niggas stupid. Yo. Here I come. Say she want me in the stomach. I be there. Ain't no problem. I ain't staying to the morning. I don't Instagram post. I don't take with nothing about this chick that she was German. I am all the way turned up. If a nigga wanna hate, he feel it burn up. I am really bad at that shit talking murder. I will pay your muffin talk, don't make me hurt. Yeah, dumb. Yeah, bitch, you go stupid. You can't live how we live. This a movie. That show that's ours. Holla. They keep on walking, walking, walking. Yeah, yeah. They keep on walking, walking, walking. Bitch, you go dumb. Yeah, bitch, you go stupid. You can't live how we live. This a movie. That show that's ours. Holla. They keep on walking, walking, walking. Yeah, yeah. They keep on walking, walking, walking.
Salsa walking in some new Balenciaga, yeah. Triple cut the mud, don't spill it on my body, yeah. These are Mary Jeans, we don't do no rocker. Alexander on me, I deserve a scholar, yeah. Blue jeans on me, VVS is kissing, yeah. Big sticker stopper, perpetrator mission, yeah. Hold on, I think my baby want Manolo. Riding with some better shipping pressure in a photo, yeah. This Medusa costs a whole lot of color, yeah. It's some dirty money, gotta watch the dollar, yeah. He say he got it, no, he lying, no Mufasa, oh. Don't light him up, that burner stinging like Chewbacca, yeah.
Bitch, go dumb. Yeah, bitch, go stupid. You can't live how we live. This a movie. That show that's ours. Holla. They keep on walking, walking, walking. Real player. Real player. This the player nigga out. Hey. I got my nose up high, bitch, I'm bullshit. I ain't texting more than once. Little hoe lie, little hoe excuse me. If you ain't my bitch, don't be worried about what I'm doing. Won't you and your friend to get together and get stupid. Gotta take it back shots while you shake your ass move. All these bitches in my room know what we doing. Oh, she twist her heads and eat the dick, she stupid. Bitch, I'm on my phone, hit record, it's a movie. All my bitches keep it gutter, we together, yeah, exclusive. Bitch, can't catch no feelings, oh, I told you what you doing. This your ass quick, look, bitch, what you doing? Bitch, a real player, ain't nothing close to cute.
At it again.
I'm a real player, I ain't gotta keep my phone locked. Show her what it is, if she don't like it, then she walking out. Captain save a hoe, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Bitch, I'm getting money, and you know I bring them hoes out. Whew, ay, real player, ay, whew, ay, real player, ay, ooh, yeah, real player, ay, real player, ay, I'm a real player, I ain't gotta keep my phone locked. Show her what it is, if she don't like it, then she walking out. Captain save a hoe, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Bitch, I'm getting money, and you know I bring them hoes out. Whew, ay, real player, ay, whew, ay, real player, ay, ooh, yeah, real player, ay, real player, ay. Dive up in your bag, got you like, ooh, wait. I can't do relations unless it's like 2 or 3. I do the matrix in that cat. B.I.L.E. up in your back. He can't hit like me, he whack. Look, I'm a real player. I'm a real stepper. Dive up in her stomach, she say that's that real pressure. I don't play no games, little itty bitty bitch. Real player, nigga, I do real player shit. You see me with another bitch. Don't get mad at don't say shit. She got my name above her clit. All this ice up on my wrist. I know she like it how it glisten. I ain't never had shit, but I can fuck a bad bitch.
At it again.
I'm a real player, I ain't gotta keep my phone locked. Show her what it is, if she don't like it, then she walking out. Captain save a hoe, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Bitch, I'm getting money, and you know I